What's happening, YouTube? How is everyone? I hope good. I'm here today with my Pendulum. I got a new one. It is black tourmaline. I think that's how you say it. So it's pretty odd. Yep, pretty awesome. And my guide is ready to show off. Check that out. Answer some questions today. Be cool if I have a bunch of you comment below and have questions for me to ask instead of me coming up with them, because that would make it kind of cool. So if you will do that, then I will do another pendulum reading tomorrow or the next day, and we can go off of your questions. But since I'm doing mine, I'm going to go ahead and, well, it's not, I came up with some questions to ask. So let's get started. Well, let's show you how it works. Can you show them yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. And can you show them how much you love me? And how much of a pain in the butt am I? And can you stop, please? My arm. Or hold my arm. All the way? Very good. Thank you. Okay. So you've seen yes, no, all that good stuff. My arm will kind of move a little bit because I have to hold it up. I'm going to move this down a little bit so I don't have to hold it up so far. The first question I have is the situation almost over? Yes. Will it end in my favor? And that means like yours or mine or whatever. Yeah, that's a strong yes. Whatever your situation is, it's going to end in your favor. Are people seeing the truth of my situation? Yes. Does a person that I love me? Yes. Ooh, okay, I gotta put my arm down for just a sec. It gets tired from holding it up all the time. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. It's Sunday already. I'm like, geez Louise. You know, time just flies anymore. It's just crazy. So, will we end up together, you and the person that you are thinking of? No. No. Is my family responsible for all my troubles? That's sad. Do I have anyone working for my favor in my situation? So you do. So that's really good. So whatever your situation is, somebody is on your side. Big time. Okay. Am I being stalked? Yes, so be careful because you are being stalked. Are they entering into my home when I am not here? Yes. So be wary of that. Keep your windows and doors locked, and, you know, just do the best you can. Put your cameras on so you can catch them on your cameras and all that good stuff. Are they coming in when we are home? Yes. That's really concerning. So hopefully, if you have, you know, if any of this makes sense to you, make sure that you're doing everything you can to keep them out. Make sure that you are, you know, you're well equipped to be able to protect yourself. Make sure that you're telling people about it, because I know in some incidents, you know, like some cases, some situations, it doesn't do any good to call the police because the police might be involved. Are the police involved? That was a question. Yes. So there you go. So you know better to call the police because they're not going to do anything except harass you. Right? Right. That's sad. That's sad that, you know, our world is so fucking bad anymore that a person that is being harassed and stalked and everything else can't even rely on their own police department in their town, or rely on like victim services and, you know, stuff like that. It's horrible. It's horrible that this world is so corrupt and there's such shitty people that they would, you know, do this to anyone. If this is resonating, I feel very sorry for you. If, you know, I understand. I really do. I really do. Makes me want to cry. It just, you know, it's, people don't, because they want to do shitty things, and they don't want their truth to come out, and, you know, they don't want people to find out exactly who they are. They do bad stuff to other people. Well, you know, and these people, like even me, you find yourself fighting this big old war with like all these people against you, and, you know, people that have high authority and that are in charge, and they know that there's nothing you can do about it. They know that unless somebody, you luck out and somebody really understands and really listens to what you're saying and believes in what you're saying, that nobody will help you. And a lot of people won't, because they're just too afraid. They don't want to get involved, and you can't blame them, because of the fact is they don't want to be, you know, they don't want to end up like, you know, like say in my case or in your case, that, you know, people are harassing you. They enter into your home. They're, you know, listening to you or recording you and all kinds of stuff. And what they do is they try to make you look crazy, and a lot of people think you are crazy. The thing is like in my situation, you know, at first people did, but then once they really got to know me, my personality and who I really am, and then also once they really knew, you know, were like, wow, she is psychic, she, you know, she really knows what the fuck she's doing. It really made a lot of people question, and I know, like, I would hope so, that people that have known me for a very long time know what kind of person I am, and just know that, you know, I'm not afraid to speak the truth. I'm not afraid to throw myself under the bus if need be. But I mean, there's no reason for me to lie. I mean, my life's been hard enough because of what has gone on in my life, and so why would I want to make it even harder? Because I'll tell you, I don't want to say I believe I have one friend. I have one person that, you know, I pray to God that she is my friend, because if not, then she's like everybody else that came into my life, and they come in and they get their information, and they, you know, they stalk me and, you know, watch me, and go back and tell whomever was wanting to know what I'm up to or where I work and all that good stuff. So all you can do is hope that you have somebody in your life that really is on your side and isn't afraid to be around you and help you, and, you know, be there when you're having a rough day. I know yesterday I didn't make a video because I literally just, with everything that's been happening for the last, I don't even know how year, I guess 10 years, well, even longer than that, but really, you know, when I realized there was something wrong and that people were doing stuff to me, it's been about 10 years. And it's just been so mentally and physically exhausting that I just, lately with my mom, I just have really just been really down and just really struggling to want to keep, you know, moving forward, which I know that that's what they want, but I'm just exhausted, and I'm tired of fighting, and I'm tired of trying to prove to people that, you know, what is happening in my life is really real. And so I pray for you. If you do need to talk or you have any questions or anything, you can comment below, and I know that I haven't checked my questions in a while, or comments. I will do that. I do want to state that if I keep getting like all these weird like sex websites put on here, I might enable my comments. So then you'll have to contact me through my email address, because I just don't like that, and I don't want people to be putting that stuff on there, and people will do anything to make me look bad and to cause trouble for me. So I am really thinking about enabling my comments, because I feel like if you support me, then you'll support me without my comment section too, and then you can, you know, obviously get a hold of me through my email, and my website will be up and stuff like that. So anyways, let's keep moving on. It doesn't have to be about me today. Where was I at? Am I in danger of getting physically harmed? Yes. Will this be over by the end of July? No. Did someone steal my money? Yes. So if you have a situation where somebody stole from you, it could be anything. It could be a property. Did they steal a property? Yeah. And that's, like in my case, that's really what it's all about. It's about money. It's about a property I inherited, and they didn't want to give it to me, and it's crazy. It's just beyond crazy. I mean, you would never think that people, even, especially your own family, would do something like this. You know, my family means the world to me. Even though my family has done all this harm to me, I still love them. I still would never want to see them, you know, harmed in any way. And I just think that family is so very important, and I hope that each and every one of you know how important family is, because when you don't have family, it's, at least it is for me, it rips my heart out. Are the police involved in a corrupt way? Yeah. Will we be okay? So you'll be okay. But watch your police department, because they're in a corrupt way. Are we going to be able to move soon? So you'll be able to move. And will it bring freedom and peace into everybody's life that has a situation like this? Yeah. And I do believe that. I believe that I have faith in the higher above, that, you know, the universe is whomever this is for, and if you're in a situation that you just can't seem to get out, that the universe is standing right beside, you know, everyone, and definitely is working in your favor, and is definitely going to protect you. So don't, you know, when I ask if you're in you know, if you're going through a situation like this, you probably are. It's something that you have to deal with every day, and I know that it's just mind. I mean, it just, after a while, it takes a toll on you. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to be emotional. I gotta take a break, so just give me a minute. Sorry about that. I told you I'm like super emotional lately. I just have a lot of emotions and stuff going on. Where was I at? When we speak out about our situation, are people actually listening? So there are people listening, which is good. That should make everybody feel better. Are they taking the situation seriously now? So they know how serious the situation is now. They know that there's something really, really wrong, is what I'm getting. Is my best friend deceiving me? Kind of. Or is that, no, it's kind of. Do we need to stop hanging out with him? Yeah. Is that a maybe? In my situation, what I feel, I could be wrong, and it will obviously tell me, that I think the guilt of it will prevent this person from harming you. Because the person knows that you're a good person, and that they really need you in their life as much as you need them in yours, and that that instead of doing any more harm to you, they won't do it. They know what's going on 1000%. They don't agree with it at all, because they know what kind of person you are, and they love you. And they know that you're the only, you know, out of all the people, even if it's their own family, they know that you're the only person that can help them, because they want out. They are tired of living the way that they're living, and they want out, and they know that you're their ticket to getting out of this situation. Plus, they are going through their dark night of the soul. They're going through their journey, and that's going to make them a better person all the way around. So, am I on the right path? So you're on the right path, no matter how bad you feel, no matter if you're feeling down, like you're doing something wrong, or you're scared, or, you know, whatever you're feeling, know that you're on the right path. Keep going down that path. Keep, keep being positive. Try to be positive. Be optimistic about everything. Just be grateful for what you have. you know, thank your guides and your angels and, you know, God himself that they're helping you through this, and just know that they are. Know that they're on your side. You know, they are. I feel it. I know it, and I believe that in my own situation. I do. I know that God is like walking right next to us, protecting us, and he's not going to let anybody harm us in any way, because he's been watching what they've been doing and what they have done to other people, not just only us, but to other people, and what kind of people they are, and what lies they've been being told about you and about the whole situation and about a lot of other situations. And you know, he's pissed, and I will tell you that he is not happy. Matter of fact, yesterday he kind of whispered in my ear, like he wanted me to send a message to somebody, and all he wanted me to say is God knows. And that's what I sent, and I never heard anything, which I thought was kind of funny, because you know, God does know everything that we do, and people may think that they get away with doing stuff like this to people, but they don't. Your karma will come back around when the time's right. There's always divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing, if it's good or bad or whatever it is. And in this situation, if you're like me, have changed so much. We're not perfect. Do we want to be perfect? Fuck no, I don't want to be perfect. I just want to live the way I live. I want people to not judge me and not, you know, do harmful things to me. I want to be able to trust people that come into my home, because I am such a giving, loving person. I love people to come over, and I like to be able to like have parties and cook and do all that fun stuff for them. But you know, when you're in a situation like mine, and any type of situation that people are deceiving you and they're trying to harm you in any type of way, it's pretty bad. I mean, you can't even. You know, at times I find myself like questioning my daughter if she's involved, and can I trust her? And that is like the most heartbreaking thing that I've ever had to experience, because my daughter and I are very, very close, and I would hate to think that, but you know, when the rest of your family is involved, it really makes you wonder. And it makes you wonder why they chose you to do this too, and why they hate you so much that they would be so mean to you, that they would try to destroy your life, or, you know, they do, and then, you know, you build it back up, and then they destroy it again, and then they're trying to destroy it again, all to cover up all the corrupted, you know, bullshit that they've done, like in my case, you know, and then they do things to get me thrown in jail, and then they you know, obviously they tell people about it, and they make me out to be this horrible person, but in like most of the, you know, cases, I wasn't even guilty of what they threw me in jail for. But that's how corruption works. That's how they keep a person like me or you down. They just keep kicking us and kicking us and kicking us, and the people around. That's why gossip and judgment and shit I just can't stand, because you don't know you don't know what's going on in that person's life. You don't know if that gossip's true. Nobody has a right to judge anybody, because nobody knows anyone's situation. You know, I've been shunned in 2 different towns. I grew up where I live now. I was born and raised here till I was 13. And my own family doesn't even talk to me here. Friends, I have a friend that I've been friends with like my entire life, and she's like a sister to me. I mean, she's like one of my sister, and she doesn't talk to me anymore. And you know, friends that I went to school with my whole life, and it's really heartbreaking, very heartbreaking. And I'm sure that there's got to be other people that are going through the same thing, because we all go through the same, like, we don't all, but there's a lot of cases that we're all going through the same exact thing, so, or like, you know, similar type things. And all I know is that I'm burnt out. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of not sleeping, because I'm scared to sleep, because I'm afraid these people are going to come in and harm me or my daughter while we're sleeping. And I'm sad because I don't have my family. You know, I miss my brothers and my sisters and my aunts and uncles and my mom and everybody. It just sucks. What did I say? Okay, will happiness enter? I don't know if I did this one, but if into our life soon, you will have happiness again. I do feel that. I do know that. Will my dreams come true? make sure that you are still setting goals and having dreams, so that when your situation is over, you can move forward. And you can move forward towards the things that you really want and really desire, and that will make you happy because you deserve it. If you are trying to start a business, or if you have a business, is the business going to be successful? Very, you can tell. So if you have an idea like that, is the government responsible for the COVID-19 spreading? Sorry I threw that in there because sorry, I have somebody at my door. Yes. And then my last question is, will COVID-19 slow down soon? Yes. But, you know, whatever your thoughts are on about the government and stuff, I just know what I am showing. And I do believe 1,000% that the government is the one that has brought this virus. I know it's been around forever, but it has been doing something to spread it, to get rid, you know, to get rid of some of the population, and that's why it's so bad. Okay, well, that's what I have for you today. I'll let you go because I have somebody at my door. I apologize. Say bye.